it. Now, really strong winds, not only in Mississauga, but across southern Ontario from earlier. Toronto was 96 kilometers an hour. Waterloo came in at 85. And we will see strong winds tomorrow, too. But we have another part of the story. It's very interesting. We had the rain earlier today. That's pushed off towards southern Quebec. But as we get this moisture moving through in the overnight hours, we have some very cold northwesterly winds, which is changing this to snow. It's getting cold enough for snow. I know, hard to believe. We're going to see a general 2 to 5 centimeters in the Greater Toronto region, a little bit more towards the north in through cottage country, and then it does start to clear out by the end of the day. But it does have a flood watch in place, so something to definitely keep in mind. And with the rain we saw today, the more snow and rain we have coming in the next few days, something to definitely be careful with. This is through Tuesday. The snowfall in Haliburton 8 to 12, but Toronto seeing 2 to 4. Today, this is outside of our Oakville studios here at our Weather Network headquarters, and there is more rain and snow on the way in the pre-dawn hours. Now, all along this front right here, that's where we saw the rain earlier. There's been a bit of a lull through some parts, but there's more coming. And it's coming with much cooler temperatures in place and cold northwesterly winds. So this is changing over to snow. I know it's hard to believe we went from 20-degree highs across southern Ontario today and really nice conditions on the weekend to back to winter. So hopefully a lot of people didn't take the snow tires off. It's going to be snowy, a very difficult drive for tomorrow morning's commute. It clears out by to the end of the day, and then we're looking at much clearer conditions for Wednesday, or cleanup mode, I suppose. As we look at this is the darker blue, giving an indication of where we're seeing the most snow, 8 to 12 centimeters. But for the GTA, it's going to be 2 to 4 centimeters, likely falling. The highest rate of snowfall will be right at that peak time. So Tuesday morning's -1, wind sustained out of the northwest at 25 kilometers an hour. So stay safe out there. Coming up. Okay, so I know Kim McDonald was promising you that spring was around the corner. Well, we've had a taste of it, but it's all coming to an end for a short period. Take a look at the strong winds from earlier today, the dark skies. We had heavy amounts of rain come through very quickly in southern Ontario, and all of that has moved off to southern Quebec, where a rainfall warning is in place for Montreal. But now we're going to get another pulse of moisture. So if you see a break now, don't get too excited. There's more coming for you. And with that, we've got cold northwesterly winds sustained between 30 to 40 kilometers an hour for tomorrow morning. And just in time for the morning commute, it is going to be a mess on the roads. A lot of people perhaps have taken off their snow tires. You're going to need them because we do have some snow. So just be careful if you have, and be careful if other people maybe haven't as well. In the wake of that, we're going to see some sunshine, but yeah, much cooler air in place for Wednesday compared to what we were used to from earlier today. I mean, we got to 22 degrees, and then look at Tuesday's high. We're going to be hovering around the freezing mark. Now coming up. All right, so Mark was in Elora earlier today, and that's within the region that is currently under a flood watch from the Grand River watershed. So something to be aware of. We saw rain today. We're getting more moisture tonight. Trenton picked up 15 millimeters, Barrie 10, Toronto saw 11 millimeters. But tonight, we're seeing temperatures cool right down, cold northwesterly winds. It's changing over to snow, and it's really hard to believe, but that's what we have. 2 to 4 centimeters for Toronto, a little bit heavier here in the darker blue, 8 to 12 centimeters of snow. As we look at the system moving through, a lot of places right now are seeing a break from the rain. But don't worry, there's more coming. If you're thinking, oh, we're all done with it. That's not the case. There's the snow moving through as temperatures cool, cold northwesterly winds sustained at 30 kilometers an hour, so windy like today, although we're probably not going to get those same peak wind gusts. But it's happening in the morning during the commute, so just be careful. It does clear out by Wednesday as high pressure pushes into place, but look at these temperatures. Guelph -2 tomorrow, Wednesday will be 2, and then Thursday we rebound to +12. Coming up.